All right, coming out of this. Hi, I'm Zeos Pantera, your host of In-Ear Fetish. Welcome to that wallpaper and the Moondrop Stellaris, which I'll take out of my ears when I damn well please. And I'm kind of ruined because I know how much these cost. It wasn't like that surprise where, hey, you don't know how much it's going to cost, Zeos. And I keep looking at the page thinking that they fucked up. $109.99, so $110. Like, that puts it in the range of like a lot of the old Starfields and a little bit more. And you can get the Z12s for a little bit more than that. And these are a 14.5mm planar, as you can see from this blowout diagram, which, by the way, looks cool. I don't know how that font's working, but the diagram looks cool as hell. And I sat here immediately sort of destroyed for several reasons. I knew the price, so I didn't have high expectations. And I spent all day listening to a much more expensive set of Fios, I wouldn't say which one, and being constantly disappointed in them. Like, not one song went by where I was like, that's the song that makes me love this, or it did nothing. When an IEM does nothing for me, and then I swap to the fucking Stellaris, it's sort of, it's like getting hit in the face with a pie. But in that pie isn't whipped cream. In that pie is like liquid audiophilia. It's just all the good things I want hitting me in the face. You've got this like thin wire that's perfectly straight and a little bit too thin, but it's a 2-wire, 2 pins. So if you could switch it to the Let's Shore balance, if you really felt like it. I gotta pull them out of my ears to show you. They're a little bit big. They're like strange. They're like an oval, and they're deep. I mean, they're putting a 14.5mm planar in here. You see these tips? You ready for the weirdest part about this whole IEM experience? These are stock tips. Stock foams, and then I whip out the stock silicones just to touch them because I'm like, wow, these are really clear. And they're basically elastic tips. Like, look how sticky they are. They feel like I'm touching sticky contact lenses. So you get Moondrop's revision of elastic tips, which you're not in the IEM game, you don't know what that is, but trust me, when you buy these, you'll know. And you get Moondrop's revision of Dakoni foams because they're nice and fast and not like a slow foam. On an $110 IEM that basically shits on everything within the $250 range, including my Z12s. It's like, this is a fight with stuff way more expensive. Moondrop, if you're interested in a collab, reach out. I want to put my name on something that you make. And also you have waifus, and like you have waifus. Crudely sketched waifus, but waifus nonetheless. This is a sound signature. How do I put this? Do you like bass? Yes, Zeos, I do enjoy a good low note every now and then. Great, because these are the IEMs for you. But Zeos, you know, I also like just classical music and very light things. I don't want to be pounded constantly in the backseat of my car by a giant fucking song. Well, guess what? These are your IEMs. Because when the bass isn't there, when the song doesn't call for it, they just sound beautiful. They sound big and wide, and the details are thrown at you like buckets, like, oh God, please, more, no more, no more. Then wait, yes, more. And then, after you've been serenaded by whatever, you know, classical music you like, Constantine, the Monogatari soundtrack keeps coming up, and I keep listening to it, and I keep going, ugh. Bells and things. Tape 5. So tape 5. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of an equivalent headphone that has shocked me as much as this. Ananda? Ananda with a pad swap? Like, what are we talking about here? Because these things are stacked. They have the detail. They've got the soundstage when you need it. Again, if they're not super wide, they're not competing with like OH10s, but they got enough soundstage to not make you like sick. The imaging, a thing happened in a couple songs where it's like, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. And then the clarity of the vocals, and then the low end. The low end's all right. I could sell this. I could sell 1 million of these just on the low end. But I don't want to focus on that and make you people go like, oh, well, these are the low end IEM, not just like a low end, like $110, like womp womp, like fucking Honda trunk slapping. These are some of the best presentation of bass ever put in an IEM, regardless of price. Regardless of price, these are making the low end touch my nipples from my ears, which is so hard to do. And it's not an overwhelming, like, Devilman Crybaby flashback. Look at that. You see those? That's just whoomp, whoomp, whoomp. These are terrifying. You know what? I have some categories picked out. I don't think they're not open right now. Hold on. Where is it here? New one? No. File. Recently closed file. Anyway, I've got one of the categories I'm going to start judging IEMs in is doomability. That's the ability for an IEM to qualify to play Doom with. Doom 2016 or the new Doom, doesn't matter. There's a certain je ne sais quoi required to put you in an IEM and then in a game where demons from hell are coming at you and you're gonna fucking slaughter them all. And this absolutely gets like a 9 out of 10 doomability. Just from that low end, because it's got the imaging, it's got sparkle, it's got beautiful vocals, and that's what you want to hear when you're chainsawing through a demon, is you want that quality. And then the bass is out of this world, which is like where you are when you're fighting demons. Monster Magnet Tractor, one of my favorites. Not a very bassy song, actually, but not the hardest to drive either for a 14.5 millimeter planer. We're at like exactly noon on the Shelly Labs amp here. These before I decided to make this channel, I was going to do like landmark IEMs at different price ranges. And I was going to compare all things to those. And I haven't decided if I'm going to keep that schematic. But if I was gonna, you bet your sweet, sweet ass the Stellaris would be my $100 IEM. You have to beat this. You're a $50 Tin T2 DLC or something. That's your own little $50 category. Obviously, people don't have enough money to buy the Stellaris. But now these have to be compared against everything from 100 to like 200 to 250. Why are you buying a $222 IEM when you can get the Stellaris for 109? This is where technology comes in. This is where technology has shrunk the price and increased the performance to the point where I'm almost speechless about it. Marilyn Manson, Cleansing, perfect. From, oh my God. The very beginning of Marilyn Manson's Cleansing is like a ding, 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 and there's a whomping bass. Like, I'm talking like 9 to 12 hertz, just in the background, and you're not supposed to hear it. But I don't hear it. I feel it. I feel the bass. Oh, God. Oh, these are doomable. These doom. They're so pretty for something that's going to take you literally through the gates of hell. Like, they've just got, maybe these are like inscriptions that take you to the solar system and they unlock the portals. These are fucking dumb. Kind of ruins a lot. Like, I've got so many IEMs left to do, and now I'm going to open up the price, and it's going to be like $119.95. And I'm going to be like, well, these are not worth it because Stellaris. That's all I got to say. Wallpaper in the Horde, Patreon, Subscribe Star. Please click the sponsor links in the description. The first 3, you never know where they're going to go. That's the thing. Who's sponsoring me today? Because I'm recording this whenever, and then people can rent those sponsor slots for whatever month they want. So it could be anything. Isn't this exciting? If it's not anything, then it's links to my stuff. But if it is something, then that's a thing you should be clicking on. Anyway, yes, support this channel directly if you want Patreon and Subscribe Stars. See these reviews early. Yard sales actually do apply for the things I reviewed in this channel. But when it's something this good, I can't sell it. However, maybe the company will send me a second one. Put that in the yard sale, and you can get it for like $81. We'll see. Anyway, Wallpaper. These these, the waifu and the box and the little fucking, they give you a little card to mail to someone or something. I don't understand how this works. Anyway, thank you. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to Hi-Fi Go who sent these. And please, Moondrop, by all means, reach out. Let's make music together. That will be our slogan. That's kind of lame, but let's do it.